All right, we're bringing it back. It's late in the day because it's fucking hot here in California. Fatboy's truck is in. We're not touching that. All right, this motherfucker. To put in Fatboy's truck, I had to put a stupid tune on it, and it did not want to work for nothing. It was giving me red screen after red screen after red screen after red screen. So, customer decide just cancel the Hyperspark, and we went with the Summit. They got their own like Hyperspark system, but it's the Summit one. It's a Summit CDI box, Summit coil, and Summit Dizzy. It's almost similar as that. It just does sniper. It's not gonna have timing control. This one has all the way up to mechanical 30. There goes one right there. Then you try the new thingy. You gotta press that little yellow button. Right there. Oh, it ran away. It flew away. But yeah, it has up to 30 mechanical. So with your base, it's right here in my hand. Look, it's right there in my hand. Don't touch my hand with that shit. There it goes, right there. All right, it's chasing the phone. It's right here. It's all right there. We got the new bug zappers because those fucking mosquitoes are fucking us up. Okay, so this one has up to 30 mechanical advance. So with your base timing, whatever you put as a base timing, 8, 12, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 on your base timing. Then above that, it has another 30 mechanical. So I don't know nothing about that engine. So I've been putting 36. So we're going to leave it at 36. So if I put a base timing of 16 degrees and put, the thing is, you have to change springs and shit on it to give you a timing curve. So I still don't know what timing curve I'm going to put on it. And I still don't know where this engine produces power. See? So these timing curves, you have to put the different color springs, and I think it's a little bushing. But it starts from, okay, over here is 0. It goes all the way to 6,000. And from 0 all the way to 30 degrees. So this is your timing curve. So I don't know where exactly it produces power. But I don't want it to, put power straight. Once you step on the gas, it's fully advanced on the timing. So we have to choose one of this, but I don't want it to be sluggish neither, like this. So I want something, it's gonna probably be this one. From it starts gaming timing from 1,000 all the way to 4,000. So probably we're gonna go with the blue springs. Blue springs on it. But yeah, that's the only thing for this one. And it's a billet distributor, just like the Summit one. Yeah, they trash. Don't change them now though.
These are the old ones?
Yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do today is just take the Dizzy, take the fucking wheel weld again, tire off, take all the Hyperspark system off, put the wheel weld back, the wheel weld back on. And Charlie's scratching his ass. Look how he scratches his ass. And that's it. So for right now, we're just gonna do that and pick up this video tomorrow. So I'm just gonna put dead center again. Put the number 1 back on dead center. To remove all the Hyperspark shit again. Put new numbers on top of the fucking shit because they already erased. And that's it. All right, bringing it back. Summit Dizzy, Summit coil, Summit box. We took all the fucking Hyperspark back out. Everything from Hyperspark is back out. I just gotta do all the wiring, make sure everything good. Timing. It's at 15 degrees, and it's a 21 max mechanical. I said 30 yesterday, but it was a 21 max. I read the instructions correctly. It's 21 max. So 15 plus 21 makes it 36. So it has the max timing at 36. So that's perfect. It did a baby burnout better than over there. So she's good. The thing is I cannot leave it running to make sure it's not gonna fuck up again, because I have to finish that side. I have to finish that side today. No matter what, it has to be finished nice completely and fix all that wiring again for the 5th time. Then I gotta move on to the interior. But she's run, she stays on like nothing happened. It's that fucking sniper. It's not the sniper, the fucking Hyperspark. That's a piece of shit. And I only blame the fucking CDI box on the Hyperspark, because the coil and the dizzy on it is perfect. I wonder if you can run that system without the fucking CDI box. They should make something like that, that you can run their distributor, the Hyperspark distributor, Hyperspark coil, but without the fucking their box. They should see if you can run an MSD box or another box with their coil and dizzy. They should make it like that, universal, because it's their box that's a piece of shit that fucks up. Once it fucks up everything. It doesn't let the car run. It doesn't let the fucking car run correctly. Now it has everything from Summit. You can see this CDI box over there. It's forgot the name of it, but it's a Summit brand. And I've been watching videos on that Summit brand box, and if you open it up, it's a fucking MSD Street Fire CDI box inside of it. So it's an MSD box, just rebrand to Summit. So I still gotta fix that wire. I gotta do a whole spark plug change. I gotta do all this wiring shit. But we're gonna let it cool down, and we're gonna move on to fatboy shit. Shut up, close that door. You letting the mosquitoes in. I gotta jump back to this one. But fatboy, go, open it up. YouTube is waiting.
There's nothing in it.
Why you got my Red Bull? Is it my Red Bull, Danny? It was trash.
Yeah, it was Carlos. He had it inside the truck.
Oh, okay. So, Fatboy already started disconnecting shit. Hope you didn't break nothing. It just gotta get relume, huh? Okay. So he started disconnecting this. It's a HO53 with 243 heads and an 80 in it. Fatboy has a 6.0 waiting for it. So we just gonna pull the motor. To me, it didn't sound bad, but Carlos and Fatboy say it was knocking really bad. But when he drove it in here, it didn't sound bad at all. They're just making shit up. So we're gonna release the fluids. Did you do the oil? Yeah? Why you didn't take the radiator off then? We're gonna take the serpentine belt. We're gonna leave the power steering in there, but you're gonna take the whole bracket off. Just leave the power steering in there. So get the puller and leave the power steering there. We're gonna leave the AC in there because you don't want to recharge it. Just leave the AC in there, just disconnect it. Not disconnect it, but unbolt it and leave it hanging. Get yourself some bungees or some those brake hangers.
Hey, you just gotta get disconnected from the water pump, man.
Yeah. So we're gonna take half of your accessories off. Just take all the accessories off.
You told me not to.
Yeah, just take them off because it's gonna be easier. And then we're gonna see how much clearance you got here. That's why I told you why you took off the wheels. Because we got to see the clearance that we got here because of the engine jack. Yeah, but we got to take off the fans. We got to take off the radiator. Yeah, that's about it. We just got to get ready to get pulled. Because it has to go forward and up. And we're going to take off the hood. But I'm gonna make Luna right now broke man pool. So you're gonna you fill it up. So you put a tarp on it, fill it up with water, and it's a broke man pool. He didn't even clean it. Look, it's nothing but trash over there. Is it open? It's open. See? Super clean. We just gotta clean it out a little bit more. But super clean. Carlos, I'm gonna put his YouTube and Instagram on the fucking description. This is the only description I'm gonna put, but we're gonna put it on it so y'all can follow Carlos. Carlos gave this truck to Fatboy when Fatboy had his injury on his hand, just to get him motivated. But Carlos said he has to fix it. To me, it didn't sound bad. It's probably just a lifter, but because this one has a DOD, so I think it's just a lifter. But it doesn't sound bad to me. But Fatboy already spent his money building that 6.0. So that's it. It needs some tires. That's about it. Nice buff to take some of the scratches off. But for Fatboy, this is fine. So let's get started. Let me start taking shit apart because those motherfuckers already over there. Look, they think the union over there. All right, bringing it back. All right, bringing it back. Nate's over there looking stupid at the engine. Look at him. Just looking stupid. Like he's begging the engine to come out. But it's ready to put pulled. We're gonna time lapse it. Once we pull it, he's gonna put it to the side. He's gonna pressure wash his engine bay, and we move on to the Regal. Probably tomorrow we drop in the 6.0 in there, but he has to clean all this mess. He has to clean all this mess. The wiring loop has to get re-loomed, so he has to order loom. It's just cleaning. It has a lot of dirty. It's dirty. Ew, dirty. So let me set this up for a time lapse, and we bring it back. Remember, pick up all tools, because you're gonna pressure wash. All right, and she's out. I thought it was an all aluminum 5.3, but it's a fucking iron 5.3. But it's a 4th gen 5.3. We're gonna convert that into a 383 with revolutions, and it's gonna go on to the PPV. But now it just pressure wash all this.
Take the panel off too, so you can pressure wash that. No, I thought you knew.
Yeah, it just pressure wash all this mess, and the new 6.0 will go in tomorrow. You gonna put the oil cooler back in it? Why you gonna delete it? Why you gonna put it?
I'm gonna put a transfer too.
So you should buy the AM fitting that goes into the trans over there to convert it all into AM fitting. All right, so just pressure wash. Make sure everything is super clean. My floor clean, please.
You gotta turn it off.
You should have put. You should put a tire and drop it there.
So then I should leave it with both.
Huh?
With both, no?
One tire only. Danny, you're gonna hit my light. I don't know why you're going all the way up. Go.
Drop it back down.
It's gonna go to the floor. It's gonna put it over there. Make sure you wash the dog's water. And now to the Regal. All right, bringing it back to a pro tip. Go check out the homie Boludo Fab Work. These are the GMT 900s. Yeah, GMT 900s, because this is a 07 to 014, I believe. If you don't change your motor mounts and you go with a factory mount, just what happened? They break apart. You can see this one is just starting to break. This truck only had 200K. This belongs to my Escalade. The Escalade had 300K. And that's the replacement from Boludo. He makes some for, I think, for the, he even makes some for the fucking, what you call those shits? The O2 to 05, I believe, 06. And this is the Escalade motor. Fucking B. Goddamn B. I had a B. But this is the Escalade mount. Still on it. Look at that. That's very important. You should change your motor mounts when you do your swaps. And he has a transmission cross mount that he just made, that he's gonna send it to me so I can try it on the truck before he starts production on it. But yeah, check out Boludo Fat Work. That's the homie. If you're looking for mounts for your trucks. All right, we're bringing it back in. I've rewired everything. I just have to do the coil. Coil goes here and shorten this wire. But for right now, it's fine there. Change the spark plug, spark plugs. That's about it. So we're gonna start it up. I see, nice, cold. And you're gonna see, let's see, we're gonna see together. It should start right up. No pumping of gas, no none of that. I still gotta finish the inside here, but that's tomorrow. Now with this system, it doesn't have timing control. So timing control, you have to move the dizzy. But that's gonna be when it gets tuned. Let me see if it focus. Say IAC timing. You see how it says timing NA? What is that? Map 102 degrees is 112 because it's hot out here in California. Battery 12.4, but let's see. The pedals right there. I'm in the passenger seat. Running a little bit of rough. I set it at 800, so it's trying to find its 800. When it finds idle, it's gonna IAC should go lower. See, the duty cycle is at 3.0 now. Back then, it was high as fuck with the timing, and I thought that was the problem of it giving me a red screen. Boats are nice. AFR now is nice. Temperature starting to climb. IAC is starting to go down. Even the duty cycle's going down. I still got to go under, and it has a small oil leak because of I did an oil change, so I got to go tie down the drain bolt. I don't know why it fucking leaks from there. So let's see, vitals, fans, closed loop. Oh, it's not in learning, huh? So it's not even learning yet. Shut it off just to do the drain plug, and then we take it out on the road. Let's see. All right, bringing it back. This is the end of the video. We installed the stall. This is the stall. Remember, you guys, TCR did the stall. That's the stall from Art. Engine over here. Fatboy already swapped the pan. Pan is already sealed. That's about it. He just needs to put his engine cooler back on it. The lines. He gotta take that ground, transfer it over, and he has to take these covers. Those are different covers, that valve covers. He has to use these. This one is longer, and it has a plastic tube that goes to the intake. And this one, you can see this one. It has a plastic tube that goes to the intake. So he has to use these valve covers to use the factory intake back onto it. Engine will go in tomorrow. He still got to put his flywheel on, the cooler on, and that's about it. And we put this one on that engine stand and open it up a little bit. We're gonna see what was wrong with it. I doubted something was wrong. Send the heads out to get refurbished because they 243s. We're gonna send them to get refurbished, rebuilt, decked, and they be ready for another car. The block is gonna go get rebuilt too with Revolutions. Oh, the dipstick. You gotta jack the dipstick. And that's about it. The Regal is I'm not want to say it's done because you know how a motherfucker plays game with us. But I just gotta do the coil. I did all the wiring. Everything is done on it. Tomorrow I wasn't able to take it out on the road, but tomorrow I have Fatboy take it out on the road. I gotta check the oil level tomorrow, and I fixed the oil leak. That's the oil leak it had right there. It's just now it's cleaning it. It was a baby, but it was from the drain plug. For some reason, it has an aftermarket pan and it fucking does that shit. But tomorrow I'll do the coil, secure it, shorten the wires. Go inside, mama. Yeah. No, see my feet. So, oh, and I had it learning. I left it on for a while, and I had it learning. Okay, volts are down. IX at 65. Fans are on. It's at 192. Learning yet. There it goes. Back into learning. So tomorrow we take it out. I'll clean that up. Let's see the oil pressure. Fuel. Oil pressure is that's for some reason it's at 25. But for some reason a car drops oil pressure like a motherfucker. But it might be low too because I haven't checked the level on it since I did the oil change. But it starts off like at 50, 60 pounds and then it just goes down. So it still needs its tune. But right now it's learning by itself. But you see it now, it dries. Back then we couldn't even get it to dry with the Hyper Sparks. It smells like a lot like oil. Like fresh raw oil. It bumps into gear like a motherfucker. So I have Fatboy take it out for a ride tomorrow, so they can set the fucking speedometer too. See, now it idles high. See, all that they gotta fix it with the fucking tune. See, oil pressure is creeping up now. Video stopped somewhere. I don't know where exactly it stopped, but we're gonna terminate the video here. We bringing it back tomorrow. Have Fatboy take you guys out for a ride. She was learning. She was running. No red screen yet, and let's cross our fingers. Hope for the best. So we bring it back tomorrow.